Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakar HaKadosh, and double honors to the apostles of the GMS, and a sincere Shalom to the brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity. And I want to go into a topic about our people not having faith. It's sometimes even going to us, because we sometimes lose faith. But that's why we have the body among to be a part of the body, because that's the uplift us. We can't be like these people out here in the world that doesn't have any faith. We all know niggas themselves don't have faith. Niggas, soon as everything goes right for them, they don't even reference the Lord. Soon as maybe something may go wrong, they may go to church for it, or just to say, to give their problems away to the pastor, and the pastor give them a couple of scriptures, make them feel good. And then when shit goes completely wrong, they were like, "Wow, Lord, wow, what have I done to do something wrong?" Is it because y'all niggas don't have no faith? So y'all want to take matters into your own hands? Be like, "Hey, this is what I done." No, what we do in this world is because of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He's the one who directs our steps. Of course, we still make them decisions that, hey, what you do is what you do. There is a right and wrong. But at the same time, if you're not being faithful and spiritual enough, hey, it all boils down to that you done fucked up. That goes the same for the rest of us. Just because we're going out there doing the work of the Lord, cussing out Esau, trying to do the best to our abilities out there, or just in general, in being part of this truth, doesn't mean we're always right about everything. Doesn't mean that we're gonna make the right decisions. But as we still keep, and the good side is, even if you're still being faithful, the Lord can still test you. So there's many different ways about this. But at the same time, if you're not faithful, then it's just going to hit you in the face that, hey, this may not be part of it, or this may not be for me, or I'm just being like these niggas out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this the scripture, and let's see. I'm gonna get Hebrews 11:6. It says, "But without faith, it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that he is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him." Right. So as long as we keep seeking after Yahweh Shem Yahushua, everything gonna come into play. We still gonna go through shit regardless, because we're not supposed to be comfortable. Even it says in First Chronicles 16:11 to seek the Lord continually, seek His face and His strength continually. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta, in order to seek His face and His strength continually, we gotta have faith. We gotta keep doing the prayers. We gotta keep doing what we're supposed to do. But our people don't have no faith. They have no faith whatsoever. So how can they look towards the Lord? Through church, that they only go to what, every Sunday? Out of every day that we're supposed to be seeking the Lord. So you mean to tell me that you're only supposed to seek the Lord one day out of the week, whereas the rest of the days you just do whatever? That's the stupid mentality of our people. That's basically all our people wants to do, is just to do whatever they feel is it's like whatever they feel like they do is their own big accomplishment. But it's like, screw what the Lord says. It's all about me, and that's the wickedness of our people. But even in the truth, we can't be losing faith because it'd be if you losing faith, then what's the point of being in here? If you feel like the Lord isn't really doing much for me, what's the point of being in here? If you feel like this the scriptures ain't what it seems to be for you, then what's the point? You might as well go back to the other churches or whatever else you was following. So I got here Romans 14:23 and say, "He that doubteth is damned if he eat." And that's a lot of our people, even though those are 2/3, and amongst those 2/3 of the elect. But I'm going for the 2/3 for the second because they go to church, they read these, they hear these things, but then sometimes they even doubt if going to church is even right, which is true. Going to church ain't right. But when you come up to us and we trying to teach you the correct way about it, you're just on the fence. Like maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. Well, you're pretty much damned if you're doing that because you're just like. I mean, sometimes it's okay if you're on the fence for that because you don't know. And the two, like I said, the elect is amongst the 2/3. Sometimes you gotta be swayed in. Well, of course, all the time you're supposed to be swayed in. There's no point of us waking up the elect. But if you're 2/3, then damned if you do or damned if you don't. You might as well just go back to where you were. But this is also going for the elect because you put time. You know, you may have been in here for a little bit. Or you may have put time, let's say 10 years in, and you starting to feel some doubt. And you're eating this truth. You're basically eating this truth. You feel you're basically damned if you're eating. Because it says, because he eateth not of faith, for whatsoever is not of faith is sin. Right, so if you're having doubts in this truth, you're basically not eating of faith. You're eating of, what's the word? I would say disarray or confusion. You're eating of confusion because you don't know what you believe in now, and that's a sin. It's basically one of the bigger sins. And not many people ever think to look on that like, hey, I'm not so sure. If I'm not so sure about this truth, what am I doing, or how could I be further swayed in, or what brother could keep me grounded to know that, hey, this is what it is. And basically, it's to the point where we can't be losing faith like that. It's always. I mean, because you gotta think about it like this: if you're losing faith, then you know that you're basically turning your back on the Lord, or that you're gonna you if you. I mean, for the people that actually that dropped out, and it was in part of this truth. They had to some point in their back of their mind believe that, hey, I'm going to get destroyed. But of course, that's when that illusion kicks over their mind, and that's how it is in the Matrix. You wake up and somebody might dwindle back into the world, or back into that dream. And it's just like I don't want to remember anything. But in the back of their mind, they know they can't forget this truth. They gonna know they're going to be destroyed. And I'm gonna get this other scripture right here. It says, this is James 2:26. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. So if we're like a whole camp, and we used to be this bonfire camp, and somehow it just was like it just seems like we're just out there just to be out there. That basically is just means the spirit is dead. There's no life in it, in that body. So it's just like you all have the question is just well, I wonder why are we out here anymore? We don't even feel like doing this. We don't feel like being a part of this. That basically means your spirit is done. But of course, you have some people out in the truth that will try to cling on as much as they can. Well, they should just be gone. So that so faith without works is dead also. We got to show that work that hey, we truly want to be a part of this. We truly want to seek our salvation, and that's what sometimes get some brothers' minds because of course we get weak in the spirit, but they feel to be dead in the spirit. Then that's something totally different, something worse, and that's faith has always been the main key about that. It's faith, you can't lose faith. If you're part of the elect, you can't lose that faith. Well, we're only of the elect. We don't know who's the elect, but that's why we seek to make sure we